Back in 1964, when the world was swinging and spies were the coolest thing on screen, Goldfinger arrived like a thunderbolt. The Aston Martin DB5, the laser scene, the Golden Girl, Shirley Bassey's voice echoing through the cinema. It wasn't just a movie, it was the moment James Bond became immortal. More than 61 years have passed since Sean Connery uttered shocking, positively shocking. Today in 2025, most of that legendary cast has left us, except one. Join me on this nostalgic journey as we remember the stars of Goldfinger, then and now. Some stories will warm your heart, others might bring a tear. Are you ready to step back into Fort Knox one more time? Number 1, Sean Connery, born in 1930. He was 33 years old when he slipped into the tuxedo as James Bond in Goldfinger, the role that turned him from a Scottish bodybuilder and milkman into the most iconic 007 of all time. With that perfect mix of charm, danger, and dry humor, Connery made Bond unforgettable. Interesting fact, he wore a toupee in every single Bond film, even at age 33, because he started going bald in his early 20s. He passed away on October 31st, 2020 at the age of 90, while sleeping peacefully in the Bahamas. After retiring from acting in 2003, he enjoyed a quiet life, wrote books, and was knighted by Queen Elizabeth in 2000. His legacy as the greatest Bond ever, and his Oscar for The Untouchables, will never fade. Number 2, Gert Fröbe, born in 1913. He was 51 when he created the unforgettable Auric Goldfinger, the gold-obsessed villain with the deadly plan for Fort Knox. Despite speaking almost no English, Fröbe delivered every line perfectly in post-production dubbing by British actor Michael Collins. Interesting fact, because of his role in Nazi propaganda films during World War II, Goldfinger was initially banned in Israel until it was proven Gert had actually helped hide 2 Jewish families from the Gestapo. He passed away on September 5, 1988 at the age of 75 from a heart attack. After Goldfinger, he starred in many European classics like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and Those Magnificent Men in Their Flying Machines. His larger-than-life presence and that iconic voice still make him the gold standard for Bond villains. Number 3, Honor Blackman, born in 1925. At 38 years old, she became Pussy Galore, the tough judo-flipping pilot who could match Bond blow for blow. She was already famous as Kathy Gale in The Avengers, making her the first real action heroine on television. Interesting fact, Honor turned down the role of a Bond girl twice before accepting Pussy Galore because she loved the character's strength and the provocative name. She passed away peacefully on April 5, 2020 at the age of 94 from natural causes. Right until the end, she remained elegant, witty, and proud of breaking barriers for women in action films. Her legacy as one of the coolest Bond women ever lives on. Number 4, Shirley Eaton, born in 1937. She was 27 when she played Jill Masterson and became immortal as the Golden Girl, covered head to toe in gold paint in one of cinema's most iconic death scenes. The image graced magazine covers worldwide and sparked a myth that she died from skin suffocation. Completely untrue. Interesting fact, doctors were on set the whole time and left a patch on her stomach unpainted so she could breathe through her skin safely. Today in 2025, at 88 years old, Shirley is the very last surviving major cast member of Goldfinger. She left acting early to raise her family, later wrote books and painted beautiful art. She still smiles when fans recognize her golden moment 61 years later. Number 5, Harold Sakata, born in 1920. He was 44 when he terrified audiences as Oddjob, the silent, steel-rimmed, hat-throwing bodyguard who never spoke a word, yet stole every scene. A former Olympic weightlifter who won silver for the USA in 1948. His incredible strength was completely real. Interesting fact, Harold actually crushed the golf ball with his bare hands in the famous scene. No special effects needed. He passed away on July 29, 1982 at the age of 62 after battling liver cancer. After Bond, he became a professional wrestler under the name Tosh Togo and appeared in commercials, always remembered for that deadly bowler hat, and chilling grin. Number 6, Tania Mallet, born in 1941. At 23, she played Tilly Masterson, the revenge-driven sister determined to kill Goldfinger with her rifle, bringing grace and quiet fire to the screen. A successful fashion model before the film, she was actually Shirley Eaton's cousin in real life. Interesting fact, Tania hated the cold Scottish location so much she never acted again after Goldfinger, returning to modeling full-time. She passed away on March 30th, 2019 at the age of 77. Though her screen time was short, her beauty and determination left a lasting mark on Bond fans everywhere. Number 7, Bernard Lee, born in 1908. He was 56 when he played M, the stern, no-nonsense MI6 boss who sent Bond on the Goldfinger mission with that famous line, "This is a job for professionals." For millions, he was simply M, the father figure of the entire Bond series. Interesting fact, he appeared in the first 11 Bond films, more than any other actor in the role. He passed away on January 16, 1981 at the age of 73 after a long fight with stomach cancer. His tough but caring portrayal shaped every future M and remains one of the most respected performances in the franchise. Number 8, Lois Maxwell, born in 1927. At 37, she brought warmth and playful flirting as Miss Moneypenny, the secretary who could never quite get her date with 007. She was the heart of the MI6 office scenes. Interesting fact, Lois was originally considered for the very first Bond girl in Dr. No, but happily accepted Moneypenny and stayed with the series for 14 films. She passed away on September 29, 2007 at the age of 80 from bowel cancer. In her later years, she moved to Australia and wrote newspaper columns. Fans still adore her cheeky smile and that eternal will they won't they chemistry. Number 9, Desmond Llewelyn, born in 1914. He was 49 when he introduced Q's famous gadgets, including the legendary Aston Martin DB5, while scolding Bond with "Pay attention, 007. His comic timing made Q unforgettable. Interesting fact, Desmond almost turned down the role because he knew nothing about technology, yet he ended up playing Q in 17 Bond films, a record only broken decades later. He passed away on December 19, 1999 at the age of 85 in a tragic car accident shortly after finishing The World Is Not Enough. His legacy as the original gadget master lives on forever. Number 10, Cec Linder, born in 1921. At 43, he became Felix Leiter, Bond's cheerful CIA friend who loses a painful encounter with a shark tank in the story. It was the second time Leiter appeared on screen. Interesting fact, CX was actually Canadian and replaced the original actor Jack Lord because Lord asked for too much money. He passed away on April 9, 1992 at the age of 71. He continued working in television and theater in Canada and is warmly remembered by Bond fans for bringing easygoing charm to the later role. Number 11, Austin Willis, born in 1917. He was 46 when he played Mr. Simmons, Bond's American contact who gets crushed in the Lincoln car compactor, one of the film's most memorable villain kills. Interesting fact, Austin was a well-known Canadian radio and TV star long before Bond and narrated many documentaries. He passed away on April 3, 2004 at the age of 86 from natural causes. Though his screen time was short, that dramatic death scene still shocks audiences more than 60 years later. Number 12, Martin Benson, born in 1918. He was 46 when he played Martin Solo, the American gangster who refuses Goldfinger's plan and pays the ultimate price by being crushed in the car. His short but powerful scene is still one of the most chilling moments in the entire series. Interesting fact, Martin was a familiar face in British cinema and later appeared in another Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me, as a different character. He passed away on February 14, 2010 at the age of 91 from natural causes. A true character actor, he worked steadily for over 50 years and is fondly remembered for that unforgettable, shocking death. Number 13, Michael Mellinger, born in 1929. At 35, he played Kish, Goldfinger's loyal German henchman who meets his end falling from the airplane. a German Jewish refugee who fled the Nazis as a child, he appeared in over 100 films and TV shows. Interesting fact, he was actually on set the day they filmed the famous laser scene and called it one of the most exciting days of his career. He passed away on March 17, 2004 at the age of 74. His quiet professionalism left its mark on classic British cinema. Number 14, Nadja Regin, born in 1931. She was 32 when she seduced Bond as Benita, the dancer who tries to kill him with a mirror trick in the pre-title sequence. She also appeared in From Russia with Love the year before. Interesting fact, Nadja was a Serbian actress who spoke 6 languages and later became a successful literary agent and novelist. She passed away on April 6, 2019 at the age of 87. Elegant and talented, she brought exotic glamour to the early Bond films. Number 15, Richard Vernon, born in 1925. He was 39 when he played Colonel Smithers from the Bank of England, explaining gold smuggling to Bond and M over brandy. His dry, upper-class delivery made the exposition scenes surprisingly entertaining. Interesting fact, he became a beloved face on British television, most famously as Slartibart's Fast in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He passed away on December 4, 1997 at the age of 72 from Parkinson's disease. His perfect comic timing is still missed today. 61 years later in 2025, only Shirley Eaton remains. The rest have left us, but Goldfinger still shines as brightly as ever. Thanks for watching.